Hey, what's going on guys? Thanks for checking out this video. My name is Asphyxiate, aka Axe, and today I wanted to give you my top tips on getting all of these new 8.3 rare mounts as fast as possible and as easily as possible. So the first tip is literally just add-ons. There's an add-on for handy notes, like a plugin for all the 8.3 stuff, and it gives you the location of all of the rares that are active in the invasion zones, so in Uldum and in Vale as well. So you can see here you've got the location of each individual rare, and mousing over it will tell you about any drops that it has as well. And then once you've killed that one for the day on this character, it'll give you a tick just so you don't forget which ones you've done it on and which ones you haven't. So yeah, that's super easy. I'll give you a link to the actual add-on in the description below just so you guys can find it quick and easy. And then also with the same add-on, you can click on this in your quest log. You can click on the like the rare star thing, and it gives you a full list of all of the rares that can possibly spawn in Uldum as well as in Vale as well. And so it'll tell you, this one isn't active because it's the wrong invasion type, and these ones are all the ones that are active. And again, mousing over them will tell you if there's like a mount reward. Like here, you've got Hound Lord Ren, and it tells you what mount it drops, etc. So yeah, it's a really useful add-on. It's also good for like your main if you want to actually farm the AP and coalescing visions that the rares drop, so you know which ones you've done and like where you need to focus your like camping and try and find the rares. The second tip is just using your ults. So I don't know why. I sort of initially thought that you'd have to do the cloak quest line on each ult to be able to camp the rares and like, get the new corrupted version of Uldum and Veil of Eternal Blossoms. But that's not actually the case. You can literally just take your character and just fly straight to Uldum or straight to Veil and just park it at a rare and camp that rare. Which is super useful because it means that instead of being able to do it once per day, you can now do it, 5, 10, however many ults you can do it each day. So it's really good. And that sort of leads us into the third tip, which is just using your looking for group. It's so useful. Like if I'm looking for the corpse finder, I just do this. There's one with war mode off. I sign up for that, and then I should get an invite in a second. Hopefully, if they're nice, we'll sign up for both of them. And yeah, with the LFG, like 65% of the groups tend to be with war mode off. So because I really can't be bothered going back and forth between Stormwinds and like coming back, I generally just leave it with war mode off because there are more groups without war mode on. So yeah, it's as easy as that. You literally looking for group, find a group for it, and we've already got a tag on Corpse Eater. So let's see if we get a mount, I suppose. I don't want to DPS it too hard, give everyone a chance to get their tags. There we go. No luck on that old. So then once I've done this one, we can fly over to Ishak down here and do that one next. And yeah, you just do that for each ult. And another thing, like with the ults, when you fly into Uldum or into Veil of Eternal Blossoms, it doesn't look like you're actually in the right phase because you don't have the corruption marker around the invasion zone. You don't have the like the rares or anything like that showing up on your map. But as you just saw, you can in fact just fly in here. Like you can see, this ult super under geared, doesn't have the cloak, but you can literally just fly here and still get the tag on rares. Another quick tip as well with the alpaca mounts, like the friendly alpaca, the one you've got to feed 5 Gershel greens to. It seems super basic, but I see so many people in groups, like in LFG and stuff. They join the group, the alpaca's only up for like 3 more minutes or something, and they're just like, oh, like where do I get Gershel greens? Like they're flying around trying to look for them. So my tip is literally, if you're going for the friendly alpaca, just go and find your greens first, so that you've got them in your bag ready. That way, as soon as you join a group that's got Alpaca up, or if you join like a search party and it spawns, you're not frantically like running around trying to look for the greens while the mount's like counting down, or like while the NPC's counting down, and that way you can just avoid missing it and save yourself some pain as well. But yeah, so those are sort of my 4 top tips, I guess. And it's just gonna make mount farming a whole lot easier for you guys, rather than just like one character farming the mount for weeks on end. You can now have like 10 plus chances each day at each mount, and it'll just save you a lot of time. Like you guys saw how quick and easy it was for me to get that group for Corpse Eater, and hopefully it's the same for Ishak. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, there we go, easy. It's as simple as that. Like it takes longer to fly between each rare spot than it does to take a group to find a group. And even if there aren't groups up, like if you keep looking for 5 minutes or so, there's always like multiple groups that you can join. But anyway, I hope that did help some of you guys. I know some of them are a bit basic, but you'd be surprised how many people are surprised at the things you can do in here. So I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.